Hello, this is Mercury Rises from Clash of Empire, now called Last Land, and I am doing a video here showing you as I'm running through my accounts. I have been asked to help one of my players in K368 on his captain mission, and he came and helped me with my captain mission, and in return, the members are helping him, or I hope that several more members will help him. I had failed in a few of my first captains because of not trying this technique, but to ask older players to come and make a castle and help support the mission, and then in turn doing it for the next person. Funny enough, after I had started making my castle, I had the questionnaires in my own main castle in K368, so I expect that it may actually pop up for me next week, unless I don't get chosen again, which I did not get chosen last time, so who knows. So the captain mission is when you are asked by the game about 8 months in to do a mission to go to the new kingdom and teach the new players. Now, the game pays you in gold cards depending on the tasks that you complete. So if you fail the mission, it doesn't mean that you get nothing for it. So you start your little captain inside your main kingdom, and you can only go to a C6. So I recommend taking all the buildings up to C6 and the military and development research to C6. And then if you can and you have time, loot your main castle so that you can keep on training a lot of troops before you're called to the new kingdom. The new kingdom, they'll tell you which kingdom you'll be going to. And the new kingdom opens around Thursday, about 7 to 10 o'clock. I don't know when it opened today because I'm American and I'm sleeping at that time. So when I got up around 5:30 a.m., which is about 10:30 server time, the kingdom was already open, and uh my player, who is the R5 in the captain, he was asking on AC and 368 for players to come. The other player, for that is his partner, wasn't awake yet, and so he hadn't come yet, but several of us did go. Now, I had considered making this little captain yesterday, because before I went to bed, because I knew that the kingdom would open this morning and that it would be open when I woke up. But I didn't. I should have done that, because you have up to 24 hours to move a castle that's a C6. So say you start a little castle and you want to go to the new kingdom. You can either start in the new kingdom when it opens, but if you know when it's going to open, you could start your captain just under 24 hours, or your little castle just under 24 hours before the kingdom opens, because you can move that castle up to 3 times. So, but I got tired last night and I didn't do it. So I got over there and I opened my little captain castle and just started building it. Now, I've shown you guys how to start little castles in previous videos, and I kind of forgot to screen record that. So I have a C11, I think, at this point, and Itachi is building a C16. And Dastin had just gotten over there, so he's virtually working on his, I'm sure. So, on my captain missions, I wasn't really given much help, and I didn't have much guidance, and so I had failed several before I completed one. Part of the reason I had completed that one was because I did put some money into it, which was a mistake. A little bit of money is okay, as long as your gold cards are going to outvalue what you put into the little castle. But I didn't end up wanting to stay in that kingdom, so it was kind of a mistake. But there, as a captain, there are a few things that you do kind of need, and those things would be the building pack, where the building is 50% off and you get extra workers, and the gold core pack, and those packs come in like $1 and $5, or $1, $2, and $3 packs, those core packs, and you just wait for the game to give those to you. The Captain is about building for stats. You get a little bit of a heads up a couple days ahead of time before you move to the new kingdom, so you have time to use your stamina and to get prizes that way, and to do the little events that are in your main kingdom. Sometimes you get prizes that way, but you need to get as many secure resources as you can, and if you can loot a farm, then even better. So you get the castle up to C6, and then you just keep on training troops and training troops until they call you to the new kingdom. From there, I have amended my recommendation as far as your building priorities. I have added the market and the magic mine research, because after you get to the new kingdom, the goal is to get the alliance going and get it to a level to do magic mine as soon as the alliance can do that. So my recommendation, and this is how I do it, is I upgrade the castle, I upgrade the wishing well, I upgrade the university, I do all the development research that is important. It's not a whole lot. I do all of the relevant military research, and then I upgrade the market, and I upgrade the wall, and then I repeat. Now, when the training facilities, when you need certain troops, when the castle gets to a size that you can upgrade your troops, then of course you want to upgrade your barracks, and then your specialty, either the range or the stables. So the important training facilities are the only ones that I do. So I got to have a guard, which is either 2, 4, 6, or 8. And then I need to have my cavalry at all levels. So I don't really invest in too many troops until T6. Just a little bit here and there as it's going up. And you need to have the troops in there that's going to fill your march slots. After you get to the kingdom, you're going to be upgrading that castle very quickly. Such as, I'm only helping in this one. I'm not actually a captain. And so I didn't get the time to train all those troops. So I'm very low on troops. And I cannot do certain things. Like I can't do treasure trial very well because I don't have the troops. So I did end up having to speed some. So ideally, you would just need as many troops as you can do to get the monsters, get the camps, and to do some gathering. And the march capacity just becomes larger the bigger the castle goes. So that's kind of the reasoning behind having all those little small troops while you're a C5 and C6. Now, there's a lot involved in the Captain. It gives you the tasks that it requires you to do. Right now, we are trying to get enough medals for the day, which means camps and donations, and enough power. So we'll need to get to 10 million power before the deadline. The Captain mission is a difficult mission, but you can get up to 20 or 30 or 70 or 80 gold cards, 120, 150, 280, 300. Those gold cards are worth a lot, and so the Captain mission is definitely worth doing. Now you have to put your main castle basically on just maintenance only, no playing Atlantis, train only in Atlantis, and you may not be able to play the events that you would play in your main kingdom for fighting. Now, if you duel with somebody, they can play those events for you, but if it's just your castle, then your captain is just going to have to be priority. So at the market level 11, you can do all of, or university 11, market 11, you can do all of the market research or the magic mine research to get the best magic mine. So my recommendation is to get that magic mine research done before your first magic mine. Now you have to accumulate enough camps, the first 3 camps of the day, with enough players to get enough of the cores to activate the magic mine for the first time. Now you got to recruit, and you have to have a large enough alliance to do this. And so I would say if you're having any kind of difficulty to just do the castle, the wishing well, the university, the military research, and the wall, and repeat like before, as I have talked about before. But if you can get in the magic mine research and get the market up to a good level, then you can get the best resources in return when you guys are able to do the magic mine. Well, thank you. It's not everything. I'll have to do another one. You have a nice day.